finish off the vintage look of this 55 Chevy, we're going to have Vanessa come in and lay down some beautiful hand lettering on the doors. We've enjoyed having her work on a lot of our vehicles over the years, so it's super excited to have her back in the shop today.
My name is Vanessa Morgan and I'm with Vonne Pinstriping. I do hand lettering and pinstriping, a little bit of cartooning, or I hand paint logos as well. So a couple weeks ago, Kenny told me that he had this project coming up, and he said that he would like to have the STTC logos hand lettered on both sides of the vehicle. So when I'm hand lettering a project like this or a logo on a vehicle, I use one-shot lettering enamels, which is specifically designed for this type of application. It can go directly on top of the clear coat, and it finishes off with a high gloss, so you don't even have to clear coat on top of it. I'll start out with the logo or whatever image the company has, and I'll transfer it to the side of the vehicle, and then I'll go in and hand paint it. Typically a project like this from start to finish will take me about 8 or 9 hours to complete. So I've been working with Kenny for quite a few years on different types of projects. I was really excited when he called me back in to work on a truck. It's something a little bit different than what I've typically done for them, as far as not being like a Jeep or one of the off-road vehicles. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to see the finished product.
So today the interior showed up for the 55 Legacy project. The TMI interior that we're going to be installing consists of brand new seat and door panels. It's going to make the inside of this truck look amazing. My buddy Ken from Swartz Woodworking is back in the shop today. He's making the final cuts on the slab table that he built for the bed of the 55 Chevy. I can't wait to see what this thing is going to look like sitting in place.
I've done a couple projects with Kenny in the past, and he knows that I do a lot of tables and furniture making and that kind of stuff, and he called me and said, hey, can we do one giant piece of wood and put it in the back of the truck? So basically, to build this bed, what we had to do is we had to find, first of all, an extremely large piece of wood, because we wanted as much wood in there as possible. So we grabbed this 48-inch wide piece of old poplar, we cut it in half and actually reversed it so you'd have a river coming down the center of the table. We'll lay that in the flood table, and we'll actually pour resin and completely fill this wood up with resin, so it's an exact level surface. The bed of this 55 Chevy truck is made up entirely of 3 pieces of poplar wood. What I'm going to do is pull the one out of the center, and I'm going to take my shaper tool, and I'm actually going to engrave the Service Tire and Truck Center logo right into the bed of the truck. It's going to be the only one like this in the world.